First off, thanks for coming down. The MorningStartup group has kind of grown and grown, and it's continuing to grow, and it's great to see all you guys coming down on a regular basis. So it's good. Today's event, so we don't have a specific speaker. We don't have someone coming up here and discussing on a specific topic. What we're going to do instead is have people make pitches.
Hi everyone, my name is Vladimir.
My name is Jesse.
I'm David.
We're running Perth's only underage event management organisation. So we provide all-party co-hosting services such as photography, DJs, venues. Of course, there's a huge shortage of it. In fact, we're the only ones in the market to this day. We've been around for a few months now. The page on Facebook was released a month ago. It's going viral. We're at 3,000 likes already. The coverage is pretty much the whole of Perth in terms of everyone in our age bracket. We run events with the University of Western Australia and Curtin, and currently looking at some underage subs. Currently, for a single night, if we have about 200, 300 people, we'll get about $8,000 profit, $7,000 profit a night. And we're looking to expand into other age brackets, and we're also looking to expand to get a consistent revenue coming in, like pretty week in, week out, getting venues, because it's very hard with the liquor licensing laws. Jess, would you like to speak more about security and music?
I have been training in MMA for a long time. I have contacts that have security licenses, and they don't have places to do security, and that's what I'm providing for them. They have done many bouncing jobs for parties that we have hosted of 400 people, and they're just looking to expand. I've also got a music company. I have a studio myself, and I'm also a musician, and I'm just looking to expand in that.
Yeah. I'm David, as I said before, but I mainly manage the finance section of our company. So like I look at our budgeting, what we can do in the future, when we can hold larger events, if we're able to, where we can look possibly to find some more money. That's basically why we are together. But what we are looking for is there's such a large potential in this industry and sector that we need to capitalize it, and that's what we're trying to do. And yeah, but
there's literally no underage events in Perth. Kids come out every weekend. They'll go to parks if they need to. They're literally that bored. There's the events in Perth for the underage scene, and in general, I think the nightlife scene is just despicable. Like there are over east, there are events for underage people, pretty much week in, week out. People will pay $100, no joke, $100 just to come into my house for a small party. That's what I've had. Like that's the experience that we've had, and this is also the potential that you have of building up a clientele at a young age. Is that when they move into 18, 19.
Sorry guys, we'll get in 2 minutes, so stay.
Good morning everyone, Andrew Noble from Noble & Associates. I've got an accounting practice up in Joondalup, and over the last 3 years I've been involved in building some tax lodgement software. It's a SaaS-based solution on the back end of the Australian business Australian business systems. And what this entails is streamlining the filling of tax returns. So the big issue for accountants is taking information, typically from accounting systems, from working papers, and putting it into the tax returns. Now the tax returns are pretty complex, and what we've got is a solution that really streamlines the whole process from automated working papers and from the import of financials via API into the tax returns that can be delivered automatically in an almost seamless fashion straight through to government. There's sort of 10,000 Australian accounting firms that suffer the same sort of problems that we do, which is finding the human resources to fill these returns. So I'm working with a great team out of Russia. We're well advanced in our project. I'm not really here for money today. I'm here because I'm hoping to sort of connect and meet with some people that can help me take the project to market, which means having some skills around social media and marketing on the web. So that's my pitch. Is I'm sort of really looking for connections in that space at this stage. Big marketplace. Australia is the first stage. The rest of the globe is moving along the same sort of route with this requirement for automated lodgement to their governments. So, thank you very much.
Richie Young. A few months back, a guy was fired from his job as a programmer at a business in the US because he outsourced his job to China, which is kind of cool but very wrong. So I was thinking, well, I wasn't particularly thinking about that, but I think that relates well to what I'm doing. The problem with what he'd done is that he'd compromised the security of his and the intellectual property of his company by just giving here, just write this for me and access our network. What I'm working on is a way of sort of using people's brains who are elsewhere, but without doing that. So if he, rather than just given out all the source code and had the guy doing everything, if he had gone, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to write a specification that says, well, this is what the thing has to do. And these days we can actually do an executable specification, so you can actually run it and see. And in fact, it actually runs on our website. And the people that are remote can actually write the solution to the problem that you've posed to them in the form of code and submit it to you. So if I'm a programmer and I'm working away on a problem, I've got a nutty problem to solve, I can just put it up there as a spec and have solutions come in for me and pay appropriately. So yeah, that's what I'm working on. What I'm interested in is anybody else that's interested in this and able to provide any kind of service, or maybe work with me on it, or think about marketing it. I haven't really thought about that too much.
Good stuff.
Morning all, my name is Aaron Welch, and about a year and a half ago I started my own business called Redbird Creative, producing animation, 2D and 3D animation. And quite simply, I started my own business because, well, I love storytelling, and it's a case of animation as a way to tell a good story or a great story. And really, in terms of the problem, is a lot of businesses, for me, still needs to be a bit more about the digital world and just how important it is becoming. So my solution is quite simply using animation to get the story out there to the viewer. And the story is quite simply the brand, how the business started, down to a personal individual, and people want to listen to, buy in, watch and read, or look at a great story. And I just love animation, I love storytelling. So that's the problem solution, and for me is wake up to a job I love doing, being creative, challenging, and helping other businesses grow and become more profitable. So, yeah, thank you.
Alright, my name is Jay, and I'm currently developing a music launch platform for independent artists by connecting credible music industry professionals and aligning incentives to better the chance for the music to succeed. How we do that, artists participating in a mentorship program will be donating about 3% of their sums earning to the Trust Foundation, where that Trust Foundation will be channeled back into the mentors and artists themselves equally. So creating a teamwork-based ecosystem so that everyone benefits if a song succeeds. Our revenue is derived from 3 sources: mentorship program, Trust Foundation, and in-app purchase for artists to publish, distribute, and market their content. That's it.
Good morning, my name's Melissa Taylor, and I currently work in the not-for-profit space. In that work, which is global, I've realised one thing about gift giving and philanthropic activity is that a lot of people with the money to do that actually don't know where to invest their money, or know how to connect into an organisation that suits their specific values. So the basic idea, which hasn't really been developed much more than what I'm talking about here this morning, is that I would like to set up a global site which includes a range of not-for-profit organisations which will provide that link to people interested in gift giving in that particular sector. So we're matching causes with people who are happy to give money in that sector.
Hi, my name's Brendan. Pretty simple solution to not a huge problem, but a problem amongst Australian punters. If you're a punter, you like to have a bet on the horses, the greyhounds, whether it be the trots or the election that Julia Gillard's going to beat Tony Abbott. Good luck with that. But look, there's plenty of sports out there that people punt on, and they've got different accounts, whether it be Centre Bet, Sporting Bet, IAS Bet, Tab Bet, whatever bet, heaps of bet, Betfair, and they have to have all the different tabs open at one time to check out what odds are available. Just a simple solution, just like the hotel industry's done, like whatif.com, odds.com, or whatodds.com. Just have the one portal that you have, your user login, gets all those betting exchanges, and they just route straight through this website, and you turn around and you've got one portal which you provide, you have the best odds, and you have username there that links into other advertising streams within the greyhounds, within the racing, and also within sports. That's it.
Hi everyone, my name's Julia Sutton. My business is Content Angels. When you set up your businesses and your websites, I can guarantee you one thing. In a very short time, you'll be a bit embarrassed by what's on your website. It'll be a little out of date, it won't be engaging your customer, and you'll have this nagging frustration that your organisation is not presenting itself in a way that you would want it to. Content Angels is for businesses who want their websites and their social media to be engaging their customer. So it's about working with clients to have authentic, exciting content. It may be infographics, it may be animations, it may be client interviews, but it's about looking at where your client is and supplying information that's really useful and relevant to them.
My business is called Virtualize. It's a new app that's just been developed, and it's basically a 3D marketing tool for property developments. So it starts off with, if you're looking for your local paper, you see this little, looks like a QR code, but it's not. Over a property advertising, you can lift up your iPad or your iPhone, pop it over, and you can see a 3D model through AR technology of that property. And then that advertising expands from many different products to actually visiting a site. So you see an apartment block, a billboard, and you think, I wonder what that's going to look like. You can lift up your iPad and see it in its actual environment. Currently I'm at the stage where I'm chatting with property developers and architects to sell the product to, because it's my income, it's a listing service, so it's like realestate.com but through 3D. Through talking to them to get listings on the app, and we've got a life-size model in North Perth, and we've got a few mini ones for different architects and developers around town. But over the next few months, I'll hopefully get a lot bigger because the development's done.
Cool. Excellent.
My name's Jenny, and I self-published a series of children's books about 18 months ago. There are a series of 6 for preschool children. And the theme is around safety in the home and outdoors, and what I'm looking for is someone to help me market these further, and also to advise me on which way to go as far as bringing the characters out into life, as far as apps or games, or getting the characters more well known than just in books. So my problem is I don't have a lot of knowledge of marketing or the tech side of things, so therefore I'm looking for someone to help me work on these and get them further out into the market. So that's what my problem is, and I hope I can connect with someone today who can help me do this. Thanks.
Morning everybody, my name is Isaak Powell, and I started an organisation called OpShopping through the Perth Startup Weekend. OpShopping.co is the actual website, it's live, and basically it's an online marketplace for op shops, the charity sector. So we're trying to solve two problems. One is for the op shops, they struggle to reach out beyond their community to sell product, and a lot of them are not online and they don't have the resources, etc. And then for the consumer, their problem is trying to actually shop at many op shops at the same time. They can't cover them because they're all in different suburbs, etc. So what we've done is we've brought all of those things together into one website, and the idea is that you can go to that website and then you can shop simultaneously across many op shops. So the idea is still going, the team's still alive. We've got a trial coming up with a very major op shop brand, and I'll just plug right now that we need a designer to help us with the website. We've got a development team and the site's doing pretty well, but we just need someone to help with some of the visual elements. And we need lots of Facebook likes. So please visit the website and support the cause. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Peter Major, company Red Nightingale, created Pocket Reporter. Basically the problem is that throughout time since the beginning of written communication, people have tried to turn things that they can see into written words. Pocket Reporter allows you to break this information down into manageable sections, and then through a system we call Phrasestorm, rather than having to manually type the information in, you are provided with a grid of applicable words, sentences, or even paragraphs of text that allow you to very quickly build a description of what it is that you're seeing. At the moment, the system is actually capable of inspecting just about anything. So what I'm actually interested in is anyone who has a background in inspecting something that might be interested in looking at taking this forward as a business proposition. I need some expertise in order to configure the system to the inspection needs, and I also need people that can assist me in then taking that to the market and selling that. That's it.
Morning guys, I'm Kevin Rees, and I'm going to talk to you about sex toys. So this is a project that came out at Startup Weekend called Naughty 3D. So we're taking the 3D printing industry and what you can do with making customised models and taking it to the sex industry. Don't know how we got there, but we did. So the problem we're solving is that, as you'll all be aware, you know, the products you buy in the shops, they're one size fits all. Patrick's nodding. If you did want to get something customised, it's actually quite a long process trying to find people to do the customisation, talk to them over email, get designs going back and forth. It's a pain. I was going to say something. It's just a pain, and it takes a long time to do. So the market that we're looking at the moment can be kind of across the board, but we're looking at the fetish industry, because they like their products customised, and they pay good money to do that. So the solution really is you can create customised adult products, sex toys, online in 3D. So you can take, we're going to provide a marketplace so the designers can load their designs up. You can look at a base design and say, great, I'll change the colour, the shape, size, those kind of variables, and choose the materials that you want it printed in, and then we print that and send it out to you. So we're going through validation at the moment, and we're talking to the various sectors, which is quite funny. So we do actually need some help with designers. We've got developers. We've got a guy who's in the 3D printing industry. He's got a bunch of printers, so we can kick that off. But any web designers we need to help pretty shortly with making a site look good. So go to naughty3d.co, sign up for the launch, and yeah, we won't check your email address.
Hi, my name's Matt Dawson. There's a lot being said about Generation Y. Purposeless, in the now, too much digital technology, and as a Gen Y myself, I see students, young professionals, suffering from a kind of a lack of purpose, a lack of drive, a lack of vision about what they want in their life. And at the same time, I see a lot of stuff on TED, on the internet, about kind of massive global demographic shifts about what's going on in the world. And I think there's a great TED video. Hans Rosling was talking about one of the biggest global shifts is that there are going to be the next kind of 3 billion people get onto the internet in developing worlds. So my proposed solution, I guess, is a bridge between the two worlds. I'd like to be able to put together a system whereby I can connect young, Gen Y, well-to-do Perth students, business students, young professionals looking for a way to contribute to the world where they potentially don't know how to do that yet. So basically a system where the two can come together in almost like a professional tourism. There's voluntourism where people can go and volunteer and build an orphanage or something like that, but there's no kind of market for where someone who's building up skills in business or marketing or somewhere like that can actually use their professional skills in a development setting to build up themselves, build up their leadership capacity, and contribute to the world in a meaningful way with the skills that they have. So I guess I need help in that.
I'm not going to talk today about anything that I'm doing, any of my startup project. I'm going to talk about something that really bugs me. What bugs me is media. Okay, they're corrupted, they're influenced by rating, by political issues, and I think it's about time we're creating an online platform where users can go and upload their own news. What happens many times is that the actual news, the real news, happens away from the cameras. But we are working with this little thing called iPhone, very close to the news on a daily basis. If we go and shoot those videos when they happen, upload to the website, we get a live video stream of real news, which will basically improve our life in the way that we reflect in our real, or in a way, we get exposed to real media rather watching fake media. The business model is very simple. We're going to resell our videos to the media companies through bidding wars. That's it.
Hi, my name's Kevin Boyle. This is a totally new concept. We've done some background work on it. We're looking to get put together a bit of a team behind this project if we got some legs. Basically, the problem is that we have an ever-growing smartphone market, that we have two polarised primary groups, Android and Apple. We all know that it's growing, it's a huge market. One of the areas that is under-catered at the moment is that there's a number of people who are switching from Apple to Android, Android to Apple. That experience is really, really difficult. We've invested in applications on one platform. We get no credits on being able to get those same applications on another platform. What we've done is we've proved the concept that we have an application that can go in and inventory your applications in one environment and allow you to then find matching applications, either those same applications in another environment. We can deliver this via Android, Apple, and via the web. Our pitch is to developers, around 10,000 developers, the primary developers in the market, looking to try and keep those clients when they move the markets, and also to cater to people who are looking through that experience. Our income is membership through developers, and also a small amount of income for those people who are doing the switch. Just looking for people who might see that there's a good opportunity in that idea and put together a team around that. Thank you.
Hi, my name's Lauren Shullin, by the way. I have a lot of ideas and not quite sure which one to follow, so this is one of them. My problem, we all live very busy lives. We all have so many tasks, domestic tasks that we need to get done. For example, my filing pile is about this high. I need someone to clean my oven. I need someone to paint my bedroom, and I don't have the time to find that person to do it. So what I'm looking to do is create a community whereby those people that have those skills and the time to execute them can suggest an hourly price to do that task, and I can go on there, list the tasks that I need done, and find the person to do them for me. And so beyond that, that's essentially it. I'm creating a marketplace. The way I plan on creating revenue is to charge a percentage fee on top of that task being completed, and looking to maybe have sort of each individual task doer to have their own page. Beyond that, I haven't really planned anything else. I'm looking for people to help me build my website, graphic designers to get it all going, and yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at.
Hi everybody, my name's Carrick. I got 2 hours sleep last night, so this isn't too bad, and it was also a pitch that I came up with last night after I got Isaak's email really late. But let's have a go. Tattoos. Funny word, multi-billion-dollar industry. Tattooing, a sandy planet far, far away. Tattoo industry is probably disrespected a little bit on the internet. So there's a statistic that's just come out that says of US residents, 25% aged between 18 and 50 are tattooed in some shape or form. What that means is there's a huge market for coming up with designs for people who want tattoos. At the moment, the problem is that someone who wants a tattoo will go look through magazines, look through the internet, and they usually search for something like tattoo designs. They'll often find something they like, but it doesn't quite meet their requirements. What I hope to do is create a marketplace where designers of tattoos are able to sell their designs in high definition formats, so that someone who wants to purchase that can come along and do so, get a good PDF, take it to their tattoo artist, and get that done. As I said, the market's pretty big. I only thought of it last night, so I haven't done too many numbers, but yeah, from the small amount of research I have done, someone who wants a tattoo is willing to sort of pay no more than about $50 for a tattoo design. What I need now is to get the ball rolling is get a developer, someone who wants to work with this with me. I think it's pretty basic concept, but and can be done fairly quickly. But my developer standing to the left of me, or to the right of me here, is non-existent, and he.
Good morning, everyone. It took a lot of courage for me to get from there to here. My name is Rajab Karume. I work in 2 fronts. Here I work for a company. My company is called Needle and Hair Digital. What we do is we help businesses get online. One of the 3 reasons that I get for people getting into business is 1, they want to make a lot of money. 2, they want to follow their passion. And 3, they want a lifestyle. Conversely, on the other end, the 3 reasons people get out of business is it's too complex, they don't have the time to enjoy their passion, and they're not making that much money. So what we do is we look at a business and see how a digital solution will be able to help them get from that end to the ideal reasons why they go into business. Also, I'm originally from Kenya. I'm also in partnership with a couple of mates, and we create solutions there. So I had from a few people who want to make a bridge between here and there. Could chat to you how that works. Thank you very much.
Would you like the serious pitch or the non-serious pitch?
Non-serious.
Okay, easy. Right, maybe easy, because this was also developed just last night after Isaac's email. Isaac's email was talking about lunch and the importance of being fed, but I think he's actually thinking a little bit too far ahead. This is a very early meetup. We start at 7:30 a.m. We're all very tired. You need caffeine. We all have like coffee cups everywhere, and so getting to that stage, getting to the stage of coming to the meetup and being caffeinated, is a lot of work. You have to go to the cafe and you have to queue up and give them money. So my idea is that imagine, wouldn't it be awesome if you could be sitting here in Space Cube and be like, I am short of caffeine. This pitch that Aaron is giving is terrible. I need to be caffeinated so that I'm not going to fall asleep. So my proposal is a dual hardware-software solution whereby we have. I would like to bring the coffee to you. And my proposal for that is that everybody loves the Roomba, the electronic vacuum cleaner that's like this big. If you were to get a Roomba and an espresso machine, and if you were to combine the Roomba and the espresso machine and plug the espresso machine into the Roomba, then you would have the perfect hardware delivery platform for driving around, making coffee, and then delivering it to you. And then you could couple this with software. You could have a location-aware mobile app
that somehow does like Wi-Fi triangulation, is like, I want a coffee right now, and it works out where you are in Space Cubed, and so then it delivers the Roomba, or sort of sends an order to the Roomba, maybe charges your credit card, and then it buzzes around and makes some loud whirring noises, and then you get a very fresh coffee delivered right to you. I'm probably running out of time, so you're probably looking at me and thinking, this is crazy and far-fetched, and in fact it is. But you could use with the developer edition of the Roomba and your old espresso machines, and this is my ask, is that I need your old Roombas and your old espresso machines so that we can build some prototypes and then throw together some software. Yeah.
I will pitch. So this is great. I get to go last. I'm helping to organize GovHack this year. So the problem is, in my opinion, is governments are horrible about holding their data. They consider it to be completely proprietary, when the truth is there's tons and tons of wealth in that data, and there's tons of great people out there and developers that can grab that data and do extremely useful things on it and actually make some potential money on the side. So we are supporting an initiative. And I'm helping to organize it, to get developers in the room and get government in the room and let them see what happens when government releases some of that data and developers get at it and create cool tools and resources and visualizations and so on. Okay? So what we need, I need developers and designers to sign up to GovHack in June and come along. There will be some prizes. It's a totally free event. We actually have some good government sponsorship already. Department of Commerce is ponied up. Exciting Landgate is on board. And they're going to be releasing a new SLIP system that has actually quite interesting API-type integration with its system, so it's going to be awesome. Also, too, Landgate normally charges some money, and it's going to be free for the weekend. So if you're excited, if you want to get after developing and designing tools and really affecting government, come see me afterwards, and I'll help you to get set up. Thanks.
Thank you very much to Zane for getting started. Apologies for not being here to kick it off. Thank you very much for pitching. It's a big thing to get up here and obviously present your idea, no matter how crazy it is. So very much appreciate you guys getting up here. If you didn't get up here, take the time and effort to get up here next time we're doing some pitches, because it's something that you should do, and it's good to get the idea out of your system and get some feedback on it from various people and all the rest of it.